Oh, shoot!
Here we go.
Here we go. Something fell already. Something fell from the back.
There's something.
Nerd Report YouTube channel. We are live here for a special edition Father's Day show extravaganza. This show is so big that Robert Garcia is here.
I came out. Made the drive.
You came out?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean to the show? Okay.
To the show.
All right. Well, we're still waiting for you to come out. But
right.
What's up? We already have Robert, the other Robert. Stanley's been here for 3 hours.
Stanley's been waiting since yesterday.
Yeah, dude. Hey, dude, get a life. No, just kidding. Sorry for the cough. We got Intergalactic Mojito.
Yes.
Oh, this fell. It's The Last Jedi. Let me see it right here. I'm gonna put it.
It's usually right there.
I'm gonna put the Blu-ray back by Kelly Marie Tran's character. See, we always love Kelly Marie Tran. Rose Tico granted us an interview for Star Wars. There you go. There's her action figure.
Mm-hmm.
She's the only one that's actually give us an interview officially for a Star Wars movie. I mean, we've done Mark Hamill, we've done people, but for a Star Wars film, she's the only one that's done it, and we really appreciate her. And I just want to say something, Robert, that a lot of people have been saying like stuff like "get a life, nerds," or the nerds are out of control as far as like ragging on Star Wars and stuff. Well, this is a nerd report, you know what I'm saying? And these nerds over here, we've always appreciated Kelly Marie Tran.
Yes.
All right, so get off the calling people names. Nerds are bashed too. I used to get picked on in grammar school, high school, college.
I was a private comic book reader. I didn't tell anybody.
You're what?
I didn't tell anybody. Yeah, I kept it a secret.
All right, dude. Well, yeah, people are talking to each other over there. So, okay, look, we have our kids here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they are. Stay right there, guys. And we're going to bring them in later. We're going to talk to them about what their favorite films are that they've seen with us and maybe experience. You know, keep it on the Father's Day tip and stuff like that. We got some. Oh, look, I think we have a new guy, Hector Flores. ¿Cómo está? Yo, yo, yo.
What's up, Hector?
We have Natalie. What's up? And if you see me looking down and stuff, I'm not ignoring you guys. I'm just trying to promote the show a little bit so we alert, because you guys I know are like a little bit hungover because you know what, Mexico won.
That's right. What time was it? What time were you out there?
Okay, so I did a gig for Hotel Transylvania 3 with Sony, and this was in Anaheim by Disneyland. And people got there like at 6:30 a.m. and we were giving away some free swag from the movie. And what happened is the crowd just came in. We hooked them up with some cool swag and watched the game and stuff like that. Wow. And they ignored us because you know they just wanted to watch the game.
They were there to watch the game.
No, they liked our stuff. There were a lot of kids. It was awesome. I don't get what's happening in football. It was 1-0. So against Germany, sorry Germany, but I think the Americas, it's time for the Americas to make the difference. You know what I'm saying? Also, guys, press like on this feed, all right? Because you know we want to get the like buttons up, so more, you know, the YouTube algorithm, and also let us know how we sound. Do we sound okay? Because the mic's kind of far away.
Yeah, I hope the audio's good.
I think the audio's cool. Is the audio cool? There we go. All right, Robert, you have any subjects you want to talk about?
So, like Louis said, we're going to talk about, we'll kick some stuff off, talk about a little bit about ComicCon, some movie stuff, then we'll, you know, bring in our kids, because do you think people think about what our kids watch too?
Yeah,
Since
I think
we're so, you know.
I think what we watch as children with our parents is very influential and it stays with us.
Right.
Also, activities. I mean, we don't have to leave it to movies. You know, it could be going to Disneyland. It could be any activity that sticks with you. You know. It's always a good thing. Oh, also, we have some free passes to Sicario, the second movie. So we're gonna tell you how to win, but stay tuned for a little bit if you're wondering about Sicario. Robin in the house, Natalie in the house, David. My God, it's packed today. What's going on? Oh, you're gonna show some swag?
Oh, we'll show you this is the stuff you had out.
Sorry.
It's supposed to be for Hotel Transylvania 3. Wrong movie. Not the movie on his t-shirt.
But yeah, it's part of the swag. Whatever. our programmers here, Monica, went and got this, and I just threw it.
Our producer.
Yeah. She's like, "Go to hell, you jerk." Sicario 3-pack. Okay, so Robert, are you prepared today, dude?
I am.
All right, finally.
It's all in here.
All right.
It's all in here.
Yeah, your brain.
Yeah, right. So we'll kick it off with we just got some cool ComicCon news. Hall H is expecting the return of The Walking Dead. Walking Dead is returning to Hall H. We don't know what day yet. Usually it's on a Friday though.
All right, well let's rewind a little bit. There's been unfortunate situation with Chris Hardwick. I'm not really following that scenario because there's many sides to the story, and I don't get into the TMZ stuff very much unless they hire me. Then I'll be like the TMZ guy,
right?
Pitching the TMZ.
Yeah.
You need a Cubano there. All right, but anyways, so check it out. My only beef is, and I'm sure some people may agree with me on the thing, is like Chris Hardwick. He's a talented dude, but he has like 965,000 jobs in the geek realm, right. And I think some of those gigs should go to different people.
I agree.
My opinion. I mean, different people. There's a lot of very talented people out there, and I think if they split up the Hall H stuff with give give a Latino or Latina or something. Give an African American opportunity. Mm-hmm. Yo, and let's get some Asians in the house. Asians are so talented, and I don't see them anywhere. But let's get some variety of people in there. And I'm not one to really be always, preaching stuff, but I want to see some different type of talent so I don't get bored in Hall H with one person.
Right.
Do you guys agree, or am I full of it? If I'm full of it, I'll shut up. That being said, The Walking Dead's pretty much out the door. As a show.
Yeah. It
has more viewers than the Nerd Report right now.
It does.
But we're gonna change that. Watch.
I think so. I think we're more entertaining.
I've been Oh, that looks. Look at the shadow. That's why I put the light there.
It's the shadow.
Dude, that's pretty rad. Oh, hold on. We're approaching 10,000 subscribers. So after that, there's gonna be a Louis Lecca flexing show coming in.
Oh Lord.
25 people unsubscribed.
25 unsubscribing. It's expected to be on a Friday. We don't know who the moderator is yet. It was going to be Chris Hardwick. Of course, it says Chris Hardwick. It is confirmed. Chris Hardwick will not be hosting or moderating the Walking Dead panel. But Walking Dead has had a presence at ComicCon since it was even leading up to the year before before its premiere. Right. So it's always had a presence there, so it will be back. It has not been confirmed who will be in attendance, which actors. We know, what's his name? Andrew Lincoln's going to be leaving the show.
But he's got 6 episodes. That's a lot.
Yeah. Oh, no. He's going to be around for a
so you guys, we're going to have that sweaty curl of his.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you guys watch the show?
Not anymore. I've been out for a long time.
I know you've been out for a long time, but do you watch the show?
I don't watch the show. Not anymore. Intergalactic Mojito could host Hall H. I would completely back that. She knows her stuff.
Let's get some auditions.
Send your audition tapes. We'll forward them. If
we have any
pull at all. So
Well, actually, dude, back to that. I did tweet out we want some different people, and that tweet got some traction.
It did, yeah. That was a really good tweet. It did get out there. So I agree. I think we need some diversity as far as who's moderating the panels. We need some diversity present in even the high profile panels. It'd be good to get somebody else different in there.
Yeah, let's do
it. It's time for a change. So that's as far as we know about ComicCon with The Walking Dead. I could pull up.
Oh, I have another news of Walking Dead too.
Oh, what do you have?
This may be a spoiler. So, John Bernthal has been spotted on set.
Really?
Yeah. So I'm thinking flashback.
Oh, that's flashback. Yeah, that has to be total flashback stuff.
Unless it was all a dream.
And then what we do know, HBO's not going to be at ComicCon.
Game of Thrones and Westworld. I don't watch those shows, but I know a lot of people that do.
Yeah. So we know that came out a couple weeks ago, and no, I'm sorry. We know Marvel's not going to be there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Marvel Cinematic Universe. No presentations for Marvel's Cinematic Universe, but Marvel Television, right?
Marvel Television is going to be there.
Right.
We already got a few invites.
That's right. Yeah, media invites have been going out via email.
Not too many, but they're out.
Some are out. And then you talked about it a couple days ago. Badges are going to be shipped out.
Yeah, you can watch a video on the Nerd Report YouTube channel, and there's a picture of the badges. They look pretty cool. Last year they were pretty cool. And my little insight on that is that you could actually go to the area where all the actors are upstairs and grab a stack of those because they have extras. At least last year they did.
The boxes?
The boxes, you can have them, and they have the pin. And here's the deal, guys. In case you don't know, some of the actors, they sign for free there. Actually, it's a requirement at Comic-Con that you sign for free.
It is.
Did you know that?
Yeah, because...
If it's a Comic-Con item.
For San Diego Comic-Con.
Yep.
Because San Diego Comic-Con is a .org. It's a non-profit organization. It's not like LA Comic Con, how they have their .com websites or web addresses.
Right.
Web addresses. Just about every convention is a for-profit convention. San Diego Comic Con is not. It's a .org. It's always been considered like an educational website, educational event. So that's what differentiates Comic Con or San Diego Comic Con from a lot of other conventions, and that it's considered,
So if we put a .org behind our con, we could say something like, we could charge $400 at the door.
Yeah,
like Comic Con does.
Tax write-off.
Is it
tax deductible? I think it falls under no, it doesn't fall under that. Like the church kind of stuff, and that's a whole other.
The Church of Comic Con.
The Church of Lewis.
I have some subjects.
What do you got?
Okay, let me see what I got here. Let me save my brain right here. Okay, subject number 1. Okay, so James Wan's produced Swamp Thing series looks to be set to be filming this fall. That sounds interesting.
Filming in the fall?
Yeah. So it's a TV show, DC. The Swamp Thing. I remember the 80s movie.
Mm-hmm.
It looked pretty creepy.
Yeah.
I know that Bernie Wrightson, you know him? He's the guy that created it.
No, I don't know the name.
Check this out. I got a story about Bernie. All right. Bernie Wrightson unfortunately passed away, but he's an extremely awesome artist. He actually drew the monsters for The Mist, the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see that one?
I did see that one.
That was awesome. And check out the story, guys. I mean, you people watching right now are going to be like, oh, look, Amanda's here. Yo, Amanda, sorry. You'll like this story, Amanda. Listen, Bernie Wrightson, a long time ago, 1999, I lined up for Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. And I was in line, and we had this group of geeks we hung out with. And one of them was Bernie Wrightson.
In line?
He was in line. And everybody's like, dude. And he talked to me. We'd be talking for hours. Because I was like, yeah, whatever. I didn't know who he was, right? And then, like, people would come up to me and go, dude, do you know who that is? And I go, no, Bernie Wrightson. He did Swamp Thing. I'm like, what? And he talked to me
like in line.
He loves Star Wars. Until the Phantom Menace. But, but that's just a little thing. Swamp Thing. Swamp Thing is dope.
Oh, it is.
I think with James Wan on there, I think that's a good thing. Speaking of James Wan, am I saying it right?
James Wan, yeah.
Okay, sorry, I drank too much coffee. Hey, did you see the pictures for Aquaman?
The leaked ones.
They're not leaked.
Were they the leaked
They're
ones?
official.
Oh, they're official?
Yeah.
I thought that they were leaked.
Maybe mixed with, but it looks pretty good.
Were those ones that came out like a week ago, right?
This week, yep.
Oh, okay.
This week, so there we got that. If you guys want to talk more about it in the chat, let us know. Just put in your questions and I'll go through it. Okay.
Yeah.
Later, you guys are a little far. I'm blind, so I have to look at it through my thing. Right here, we got Omar. ¿Cómo estás? What else do we have? Did I say? Sorry, I'm squinting, guys. But you know what? I'm planning to get rid of these glasses. I was talking to you guys and get operated. So, like, if you want to contribute to that, there's super chat. All right, thank you very much. Just kidding. Next subject. Todd Phillips' Joker is starting production in September, and this is in New York. And this is the one with ¿cómo se llama?
Joaquin Phoenix.
Joaquin Phoenix. This is not the Jared Leto one. So that's going to start production. I hope they just have one Joker. I think we don't need 25 Jokers. What do you guys think? What do you think?
That's the issue with DC is...
No one's running it?
It's unorganized, but I remember I posted this maybe over a year ago.
Dude, stop referring back to your posts.
Maybe 2 years ago.
This guy's always promoting himself. Shameless promotion.
I know. Shameless plug. It's there since we got hacked. Remember, we got hacked and took out most of our stuff.
The Russians actually hacked us.
We did get hacked. No, but
the Russians hacked us. No, for real. I started seeing hits from Russia, and here I thought I was popular in Russia.
No, have you seen?
And then all of a sudden the site went down.
Really? Well, really quick. Also, have you seen some of the names that have been popping up wanting to join the group? Like, they're Russian names, and I'm afraid to accept them. So I leave it to you to accept or deny. I'm serious. That's just a little insight.
Oh, wait, hold on. We're getting one right now. Ivan Drago. Yeah.
Accept. No, but DC was supposed to put a story group together similar to Lucasfilm story group, where they have comic books, television. Everything is supposed to be canon. It's supposed to have a story group where everything's, the stories are lined up. I don't know what happened with it, because they had announced, I forgot who they said was going to be in charge of it, but they had named somebody in charge of a story group, similar to Marvel and, like I said, similar to Lucasfilm. I don't know what happened with it, because it's still, like, all over the place with television.
Well, they got to go to ComicCon and set things straight. This is their time.
So ComicCon is supposed to...
What's going to happen?
They're supposed to have a big announcement there, right? DC? I
don't know, man. They let me rephrase that. They should have a big announcement.
This would be the perfect time for them to do it, because Marvel Cinematic is not going to be there, and the limelight could be on DC.
Right. Yeah. What do you guys think out there? Jared Leto's Joker's sucked. Omar, okay, in the house. Are you done with that subject?
Yeah.
Okay. Wait. Can I go to the next one? Or
yeah.
Do you have something else?
Yeah. No, go ahead.
You have another one?
No, go ahead. I'll pull up my
Okay, Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, that is not even out in the United States yet, has opened at $112 million in China, which is huge, and is now $400 million worldwide. And we can't get $1 on Patreon.
Right?
So should we put dinosaurs on Patreon?
We should. CG.
Just kidding, guys.
Stan Winston. Dinosaurs.
So there you go. Next week, Jurassic World opens here in the United States. I think it's going to... I don't know what it's tracking, but it should hit around 100.
Oh, yeah.
So we'll see a Jurassic World 6. What are they at? No, 3... What? 3... 4... Yeah, this is going to be... This is the 5th one. Have you guys seen Jurassic World? Let us know what you think. Maybe they think it's Godzilla. Get out of here.
Godzilla.
All right. Let me see what else we got here. What else we have here? All right. So there's E3. What do you know about E3?
I didn't follow E3. I didn't even request. I didn't put anything to try to go.
But you can look for it on Google. Or unless you're there, you...
Well, yeah. Did you go?
No.
You didn't go at all?
No.
You went last year, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't make an effort to go. I'll tell you why I didn't make the effort. Was since they started...
No limousine?
No limo.
All right.
And, nobody was there to pick me up and take me and bring me home. And, my understanding is since the crowds have been, the general public's been allowed to go, I heard it's bad now. It's like really bad.
Well, Lisa and I last year we lined up at 6 a.m. or 5:30. I don't know, to play some Nintendo, and there was no method to the mayhem. Like the once it opened, we were just pushed by security, by the crowds, and we were pissed. The only thing the security did well was ask for our ID to make sure our badge matched the name. And that's kind of like, dude, I'm fine with you guys doing that, but at least have a line and organize a line and don't be pushing us around.
Right.
You know what I mean? So people, if you're waiting longer, You get there. So one of the few of the big hits there was, I think the main one was Super Smash Brothers, the ones everyone's talking about. Spider-Man was big. As far as like the panels are concerned, I heard people say they liked the Xbox presentation, and they were disappointed with the PlayStation one, I think.
Do you know why they were disappointed about the PlayStation?
It looks small to me.
Well, what Sony and PlayStation did was there's no multi crossover platform that you can play Fortnite on, and that's the thing with the app and the computer game was that you could play with anybody. Sony, my understanding is that Sony cut it off, kind of like the way they do Sony or Xbox does with their like if you have Call of Duty,
right,
you can only play with PlayStation 4 players or PlayStation players. Same thing that they did with Fortnite. So that was the appeal with Fortnite, was that everybody could play it, everybody can log on and play it from your computer, laptop, whatever. But yeah, Sony, I guess, put the niche on that, and so you can only play it with PlayStation members.
I'm not a big video game player. I was trying, but it's gotten too complicated for me. I just want to like put in my quarter and go.
Put in the quarter in your PlayStation?
I've been doing that for a while.
Oh, okay.
No wonder it doesn't work.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to the next one. Toys R Us has only 1 week to go before it closes down.
Wow.
Forever. I'm mixed on this.
Have you gone to the one not too far from here?
Prices are too high.
Okay. Are they still high?
Yeah. Okay, so I'm mixed on this. I'm a little. I don't want to. Okay, so here's my deal with Toys R Us. The worst part of it is the poor people who are not going to have jobs, right?
Right.
But that being said, there's a lot of independent stores that sell toys that now we could go to them and we're getting killed by the big corporate ones.
Right.
That's opportunity. One door closes, the other one opens. Plus, when they say they're 50% off, they're like really expensive still at Toys R Us.
Oh, really?
So, yeah. So with me, and here's another thing. Did all the people, I'm not saying you guys watching, but all the people saying that, oh my gosh, Toys R Us is closing and how bad that is, did you guys shop there? Because if you did, they wouldn't be closing.
I consistently...
Because now everyone's a Toys R Us kid.
I still consistently shopped there. Yeah. I did.
Okay.
I still consistently
that's why I'm saying not everybody, but you do know you have to like support places for them to stay open,
and
right?
I did.
Am I wrong?
I did. I would line up for Star Wars toys for several years. I lined up at midnight, or not at midnight, but spent 4 or 5 hours in line there, and
I think they took a big hit with the Star Wars movies too. There wasn't anything cool.
Yeah.
Kylo Ren took off his mask. It was like an Adam Driver action figure.
There goes your Kylo Ren helmet.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, we have a few people. I want to give a shout out on the boards on the right there on the chat. We got Julio Flores. I'm surprised I could see that far. Carl Garcia. Carl Gonzalez. That's my other guy. Let's see who else we have. Intergalactic's always in the house. If I skipped you, we got Ray. What's up? What's up, everybody? Thanks for the support. All right, let me see what else we got.
Carl's saying that Carl Garcia is saying Toys R Us is still selling stuff at regular price.
Exactly.
I went the other day.
Did you? Okay, so we have a little bird saying she went the other day.
Is that Lisa?
No, I bought water balloons. They were on sale. They were $5 and they were $2.50.
You bought water balloons?
Giant backs of water balloons.
How much were they?
$2.50.
Cheapskate. But anyways, that's
She waited till they were
closed
closing.
Down.
Thanks a lot. These were $40 back in the day. Not so.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's some Man of Steel news. Now, if you think people are not interested in DC, one of the original comic appearance where Superman's holding the car, that comic
from Action
one
Comics.
sold for $2 million in an auction.
Wow. $2 million.
$2 million. Nicolas Cage, I think, has one too.
Does he?
Yeah, I think he owns one.
Didn't he sell it? Didn't he sell a lot of his comics because he was kind of hurting, and he filed for bankruptcy? Yeah, this was some years back.
I'm still living off high school money. I don't know.
It's bad investments.
What was 50 cents each? I don't even know. Pop figures 50% off.
Intergalactic Mojito saying that pop figures 50% off.
Okay, don't judge me.
I didn't know.
And got some coquitos. All right. Anyways, guys, if you're here for the contest for the Sicario, go ahead, shoot us an email at contest@nerdreport.com, and give us your city, and we'll send you a link where you could claim your pass, and there it is. What else do we have here? Okay, so
I'll talk about Incredibles 2 is out, and you know that we were covering it extensively.
$180 million.
It made 180 plus million opening weekend. So it's a record breaking 180 million. It would actually top Iron Man 3, Batman vs Superman. So yeah, 71 million domestically, 182 over the 3-day weekend.
Nice.
So congrats to Disney Pixar for Incredibles 2. And I think, oh yeah, and it's been 14 years since the first one. So 14 years and Incredibles is still...
You know, that's my favorite Pixar. The first one.
Incredibles? That's one of my favorite. It's
my favorite. I love Edna.
The Toy Story
like
movies
Edna?
and then Incredibles.
Edna. Now, yeah, I'm not gonna spoil it.
So.
But yeah, we'll talk about it later. But no, yeah, Edna. I love her, Edna, darling.
Saw it again today too.
Darling. You saw it again?
Yeah. We'll talk about that in a little bit.
So, Robert, you had a chance to go to Pixar. The coverage is at our sister site, Nuke the Fridge.
Yeah.
You interviewed everybody, and I heard you went to watch the movie twice already. Paid. No, well, once you went to go and watch it with the kids today, right?
Yeah, I went today. The first one was the
Where'd you see it?
The other screening, just a theater by my house.
Okay.
Yeah, just a theater by my house.
So basically, before the movie started, you were watching your coverage, and you were like,
yeah. What I did was I pulled
look,
up the
people,
video.
I'm at Pixar.
Me talking to Brad Bird and
real
holding it
loud.
up. Yeah, and I was saying when I was at Pixar.
Who do we have? Queen Gigi. We're the two. Okay, so you're asking about the passes.
Oh, the passes.
Send us an email at contest@nerdreport.com and with your name, and I'll send you the link. Okay, but you got to give me the city you're in
And subscribe. If you're
and
not
subscribe. Sorry,
if you're not a subscriber.
I'm sure you're subscribed.
I'm sure you're subscribed.
Why wouldn't you subscribe?
Yeah.
Okay, so is that cool with Incredibles? What do you think of the movie? Without spoiling.
I genuinely really like the movie. I like it a lot. I really dig it. I think it's a fun movie. Technology's caught up with a lot of things that they wanted to do, especially with Brad Bird and some of the Jack superpowers. So it's really good.
What was your what stayed with you at Pixar? Like, what was a thing that when you first went to Pixar that stayed with you, that impacted you the most out of visiting the place?
The main hall.
The main hall when you walk in?
Because you've been there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and I think we talked about it on another Nerd Report, and we showed some pictures. It's walking onto the campus, and then it's the oh gosh, what's his name? The one of the co-founders of Pixar. Well, I'm sorry, not co-founders, but former Apple's former CEO.
Steve Jobs.
Steve Jobs.
Steve Jobs building.
The Steve Jobs building. God, I couldn't remember his name. It's the I know. It's the Steve Jobs building. It's big giant building. You walk in. It's a big open space. To the right is the mail room, and the gift shop. To the left is the coffee stand and where they have lunch, and then you go upstairs to the work area. Of course, you can't take video or photos up there, but yeah, just everything, just the statues they have, everything that they have there. It's a really, really cool experience. So
okay, up next, let me see if I can get this, because this was just okay. So I saw this weird thing, but I've been seeing it on YouTube for a while. Last year, we had, was it last year? Mayweather versus McGregor.
McGregor?
Was that last year?
That was this year. Wasn't it? Or was it last year? Oh gosh. No, I think it was last year.
This year we have Logan Paul is gonna fight some other YouTuber called KSI or KC. I have no idea, but they had the presser. So Logan Paul versus his KSI or whatever. You guys, it was a freak show. But
is it, is it real?
It's real. I think they're gonna hit each other, but
they're not really gonna fight.
You heard about that?
No.
Yeah, there's a fight. Logan Paul, and like, here's the crazy part. Like, people cheered Logan Paul. I guess it pays off to like show hung people on your feed.
To be a douchebag.
Yeah. And I think his brother's fighting on the card because there's some guy that looks exactly like him.
Oh, there it is. Logan Paul versus KSI. What?
But that's the same thing that goes with me with the Chris Hardwick nonsense. Like, we have like 16 Logan Paul clones on YouTube, and they're all like the #1 YouTubers. Do we need 17 freaking Chris Hardwicks?
Julio Flores saying, what does boxing have to do with comics and movies?
This is a Nerd Report podcast. It doesn't say Nerd Report comics and movies.
You can be a nerd about boxing.
Yeah.
You can be a total nerd. I am.
Well, isn't it a report?
I am yeah, one of my other fascinations and nerdums is boxing.
That's why we have the other site called Nuke the Fridge. What does it have to do with anything?
But, well, it's relevant because, yeah, I guess Logan Paul is, big on YouTube. I don't know who KSI is. Who's that?
Or KSI.
No, something. That's what it says. It's KSI. KSI? Is it KSI?
Yeah.
Is it KSI? Have you heard of KSI?
Yeah, if you guys know KSI, please do the wave. You know him?
No, she's heard about it.
She's heard about him?
Because I was scrolling through YouTube and then I saw the title and I didn't want to.
Yeah. So we got Logan Paul fans that want to click on that video. So that, I think the fight's gonna do well though. I mean,
That's funny.
Because there is no God. But anyways. All right. So on the comments, could you guys post what movie or experience, preferably nerd experience, that has stayed with you throughout the years that you experienced with your father or family member? And remember, moms could be fathers too, because sometimes there's situations where you don't have both parents, so your mom could be both, or it could be someone. It could be a stepdad. It could be a friend that impacted you. That was like a father figure. This is Father's Day today. So what Robert, do you have any experience like that? Like,
yeah, my dad took me to see Star Wars. My dad took me to see Star Wars. Took me to see Empire Strikes Back. We were it was my dad and my mom. We went to a drive-in. Saw it at the drive-in, and then my dad took me to see Return of the Jedi with my uncle and my cousin. So my dad is the one who introduced me to Star Wars, and then another father figure for me is my uncle, my dad's brother, and he introduced me to horror movies. So we used to Friday nights.
Andrew, time out. No bad words over there. Andrew.
See, we have kids here. The kids are here.
Sorry, this is live here.
Yeah, we got to unlock the cage though.
Okay, go ahead.
And, but no, horror movies. Yeah, my uncle. I used to spend the nights with him on Friday nights, hang out with him and my aunt, and we would go to the hamburger stand, get burgers and fries, and then hang out and watch horror movies Friday nights after work. So that was my first introduction to Halloween, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. No, I think I saw Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 before I saw Texas Chainsaw Massacre. And so, yeah.
Amanda Gonzalez says, my dad died when I was 4 and my older brother filled in. Props to your older brother. That's what I'm talking about. It could be any way that comes in. Not everyone, not everyone's life is like the Brady Bunch where it's like everything's perfect. You know what I mean? So like it's good to acknowledge, because I know a lot of people feel sad during certain seasons, but there's no real reason to feel sad. And like, if you really feel alone, come down here to the Nerd Report and we talk to everybody. You know what I'm saying? We try to treat everyone cool. But
Yeah.
but it's funny you say that because your dad took you to Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
No, my uncle.
Oh, your uncle.
My uncle.
Father
Yeah,
figure.
my uncle was the one who introduced me to horror. Well, my uncle used to watch all kinds of different movies.
Well, here's the thing.
And
though,
those were the days of video stores, not even Blockbuster or Hollywood. It was the little. Remember the little hole in the wall video stores you used to?
those
go
are
to?
rad.
Yes, those were the best.
Movies were much more magical back then.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like I remember getting into the theater to watch the Tim Burton's Planet of the Apes. I know the movie wasn't that great, but I ran it there, and before I sat there, and I took a deep breath and I go, "Oh my god, I'm gonna see an Apes movie." Like, and I was thinking that the other day actually, and it's like I don't get that feeling anymore. Like, like oh my god, like my life's about to. I'm gonna go into another world, like thing. But you know, I was gonna go back to you were talking about the horror, like. The thing about Texas Chainsaw Massacre, I remember my mom, we watched Popeye with Robin Williams, and then right after that, it was like when the theater changed, you know, had two movies, and then we snuck into Friday the 13th Part 2.
See,
and the girl was coming out of the water nude and everything. And then, like,
see, I never even knew it was bad to do that. Because we used to just do that.
Well, because the people that worked the theaters, they didn't care. They're like,
yeah, I mean, I never knew that.
Papas.
You know, the correct thing to do is if you're gonna finish once you're done with your one movie and you're gonna watch another one, is you pay for the other one. We should just walk out and then go get more popcorn and then go into another movie. That's how we used to do it when I was a kid. So
can't really see the comment too much, but David, what's his last name?
David, where'd it go?
Klain? David Klain, first horror movie was Evil Dead Part 1. I saw it with my dad and the family went to the movies. Dope.
Nice.
Cool. So with my grandpa, let me see. He always would watch the Clint Eastwood movies, and I didn't appreciate them. Not my grandpa. No.
Yeah, I was like, wow.
the Clint Eastwood movies, like for a few dollars more, the good, the bad, the ugly,
right,
and all that, and Death Wish I did like, and I would watch them and go, man, these are boring. Little did I know that these would become the coolest things ever. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's a special thing. I got to see my grandpa didn't liked boxing, but he didn't like Rocky because he thought it was fake. But I think he didn't really give it much of a chance. And I remember I pulled the Blu-ray and we watched it, and he really liked the first Rocky. After that, because it was in Spanish, you know, you could get the Spanish subtitle, and that was a good experience. And I mean, you know, that's a big deal.
Yeah, my dad's a huge boxing fan.
Yeah,
big boxing fan, and yeah, he loved Rocky. Do you remember what movie it was? The movie where Eric Estrada was a boxer, and my dad just hated that movie. I remember he started cussing at it in the middle of the movie. It was a television movie. I think it was a television movie. But Eric Estrada, I don't know the name of it. I should source it. But there's a movie where Eric Estrada plays a boxer, and there's a scene where he's so beat up, and they're telling him, "Hey, can you see how many fingers I'm holding?" And the trainer's like tapping his back, like, you know, it means he's holding up 2 fingers. And yeah, I remember my dad hated that movie. He started cussing in the middle of it and shut it off. But I wanted to see it. So
dope, man. Omar says, my father used to always take us to the drive-in on Friday night to see whatever was playing just so he could drink. Props to your father.
My dad did that too. Man, we're gonna get deep with this because true story. I remember doing that, and my dad drank so much that he fell asleep in the car.
Yeah,
he passed out in the car while I was watching. I think it was Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom in the drive-in, and my dad, fell asleep in the car, and I think I saw it like twice because the movie played twice. That's funny.
Let's get your first one in here.
Sabrina. Are you playing?
Want to introduce her?
Okay.
Yes, come on here real quick. Where you want to sit?
It's time to go.
No, we'll call you, Andrew. Let's have Sabrina.
Yeah, we'll bring it here.
Here, over here. Oh, damn.
We'll bring in the...
This is Sabrina.
This is my oldest.
Okay, so your dad is a nerd, but he also. What's your favorite experience with him? Like as far as the movie's concerned, like what is there one movie? Because I know you guys go out a lot, but is there one movie or that you really sticks with you and you go, wow, I can't. That was the best time I've had so far.
What was the best movie we've seen that you liked?
Well, I like Annabelle.
I like Annabelle.
Is that and how old are you?
How old are you? Tell him.
11.
11. But
Okay.
that movie came out.
Oh, it's PG-13 though.
It's PG-13.
Oh, okay, sorry.
No, Annabelle actually has like nothing bad in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
I-
good.
you know,
or
I-
good.
But I
Just
love
kidding.
Annabelle.
I know it's good. It's okay.
The most of those movies, the Conjuring universe, Annabelle, all those movies.
They're PG-13.
Yeah, I think they're good, and it's kind of safe for kids who like horror movies because there's not really like bad stuff in it, like adult stuff. I don't remember anything in those movies.
You know what's funny about like, because with Hispanic parents, like I don't know if it's the same, is like, you can watch Slash, like, but
Violent.
the adult stuff, close your
Yeah.
eyes.
That's what.
It's kind of weird.
Yeah, my grandma took me to go see An American Werewolf in London, and then during the bad scene, her and my older cousin like put their hand over my
Robert
eyes.
says that Annabelle's rated R.
Is it? Don't we have it back here somewhere?
No, I don't. I don't have it. I think it's in the front.
Oh.
What other thing? Where do you like to go? Like theme parks? I know you guys go out a lot.
Yeah, theme parks.
Which one's your favorite?
Not very fun.
Wow, you
Dang
don't
it,
not.
I got passes for Disneyland, and she likes the Knott's Berry
That's
Farm.
why. Knott's Berry Farm has the fastest rides ever.
But our problem is that my youngest doesn't like fast rides.
Okay, let's bring your youngest in,
Come on, Matt.
and then we'll bring Andy in.
This is the wild little bird.
Let's have her sit over
You
here.
want to sit right there, little Matt? Watch the microphone and stuff.
Okay, you want me to ask her? Like,
Yeah.
Okay, so you let's sit back a little bit so like see you because the thing's maybe to your. There we go. To this way. All right. So, out of all the times you've gone out with your dad to movies, what is your favorite? The one that sticks to you the most, the one that impacted you, and you always think of when you before you go to sleep, you're like, wow, that was so much fun. What's your favorite time?
I don't know.
Were there too many? Yeah? Do you like playing video games? What's your favorite? Do you play video games with your dad?
No.
No.
Do you? Why your dad doesn't like video games?
What's your tell him what your favorite video game is right now? Roblox. And why is it your favorite video game? What do you do? Is it like it's like Minecraft, right? Okay, so tell everybody what Roblox is. Explain it. If you had to tell your friend, like your friend at school doesn't know what Roblox is, and you want to tell him to play, what are you going to tell him?
Yeah.
What are you going to say?
Tell them that you build stuff. What do you do?
You can build stuff.
You build stuff?
Mhm.
Tell them about your house.
Hey, yeah, you can on certain games.
That you put your bed outside.
Mhm.
You can sleep outside if you want.
You can.
Is it like Minecraft?
A little bit.
It's similar to Minecraft. You can start a business. You can have people work at your business. You can have people come into your house. I don't know. It's a weird little.
You have dance parties.
Yeah,
Dance
she
parties.
DJs dance parties
Roblox?
in Roblox.
You know it too?
Yeah, I know.
Let's get you in here. This is Andrew Lecca. This is my son. As you can tell with the faces and the hair. Sit right here, baby. Right here. Sit over. Let's get over a little. Let's get over a little. Okay. So Andrew, out of all the movies we've gone to see, which one do you like the most? That we've seen together?
Incredibles.
Incredibles.
2.
Not one? Well, you weren't even born.
No, he wasn't born.
But okay, so what do you like about Incredibles?
That the baby has
The baby has powers.
Jack's powers.
So we've been to Disneyland. You remember going to Disneyland? Do you like Disneyland? What's your favorite ride?
Zootopia.
Zootopia?
I mean, Autotopia.
Autotopia.
Did they take that out?
No, it's still there. You like it, right, Mads? You like driving the car in Autotopia? So with all the conventions that we go to, WonderCon, ComicCon, do you take them to? Do you take them? I know you take them sometimes.
What convention do you like the most?
Convention.
Which one though? Because he doesn't know them by names. But...
Yeah, I know you like
Convention.
What do you like about them?
There's games to play like
Super Smash Brothers. Talk a little louder, yeah.
I was beating all the kids there.
Yeah, he beat all those kids at Super Smash Brothers. If only he'd do school like that. You know, he has a YouTube channel that he shares with people if people want to go. It's Nuke the Fridge Junior. Okay, so give him a like over there. And
and subscribe. Subscribe 1,050 billion times.
Keep hitting subscribe.
Yes.
So Madeline, do you like going to the conventions? Yes or no?
A little.
A little bit. Do you get bored? Sometimes. Do you get bored at the conventions?
Sometimes, like
see,
only if I look at movies and stuff.
See, if I always thought, like, even a few years back, it'd be cool to take them to the convention. They'll like going to a comic book convention or WonderCon or something like that. They get bored.
They do.
Yeah.
Well,
I even thought, maybe they'll dig like the cosplayers.
Yeah.
Nope, they get bored.
Well, okay, you know why though? I think it's because they were born into it, and we didn't start going to cons until we were older.
A little later.
Yeah. So like, you're not into toys that much. Like, we have a lot of toys, and me working at Frankenstein, we have access to a lot of toys. Sometimes even before they're out. So I'll bring a toy, and he's like, "That's cool." For example, fidget spinners when they were huge. I bring like the coolest fidget spinners in the planet, and he was like, "Oh, fidget spinner, dick, leave." But every kid would be crazy with it. You want in on this?
No.
Are you good?
See,
you look great. If you want to be on camera,
I'm okay.
Got Monica in the house. She's programming the show today.
Wait, Hanukkah?
No, Hanukkah's
Hanukkah?
No.
The I bring them like exclusive stuff from WonderCon or ComicCon. I bring them this cool stuff. I bring them artwork. I brought them a vinyl, a record from the Haunted Mansion from Disney Records, and it just sat there.
Okay, wait a minute. A vinyl record? They don't even know what the heck that is.
They know vinyl. You know what a record is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they know what records because their mom is really into records.
Okay.
So they know records and vinyl, so they understand. So no, and it just sat there, and then I had to like fish it out of the closet.
Okay, well just leave it there, and then when it's time for them to go to college,
I know
you sell it on eBay.
Then they'll take it and sell it.
Yeah, you sell it on eBay.
So, yeah, I don't know.
But sometimes when you're born into it...
Hey, Madeline, everything okay? You're just... you can smile a little bit. She's looking at all looking at all the equipment and
One thing's for sure, the kids are making us look better here. We look good. This is a great shot. Look at that. Take a picture.
Let me take a picture.
Everybody. We're taking a picture, everybody. Everyone smile in the chat.
No, man. You can smile.
Right there, we're taking a picture.
Ready?
Smile
emoji. 1, 2, 3.
Thank you.
That's funny.
We'll be doing this for Mother's Day as well. So,
do you think that the because
stop.
So we'll be honest.
Says the kids are
Let's be honest.
Lewis gets to talk to a lot of celebrities, comic book people, Marvel people, DC people, Star Wars people. He doesn't care. My kids don't care either.
Oh, I have a story.
Yeah.
Well, go ahead. Is that your question?
No, yeah. Well, I'm saying, like, I told him, hey, Dad's going to Pixar. And like, oh, okay. All right. Hey, I talked to, Lewis and I interviewed, Mark Hamill, Luke Skywalker. Nothing. They don't care. So,
Okay, I did do one thing funny, Andrew. I hope you remember this. Okay, so E.T. 4K came out. And we rewatched it, and he'd never seen it, so I made him watch it because this kid, you always want to be on YouTube instead of watching movies with us, right? So we were watching it at home, and we're watching E.T., and you liked it, right? You liked E.T. I don't know if you remember. Okay, well, whatever. But then I go, hey, Andrew, come back. And then I put up a video because a long time ago, I went to, it was the release, when it first came out on Blu-ray, it wasn't 4K.
It was 4K.
It was not on 4K first.
No, yeah, no.
But I went to the
Blu-ray.
And there was ILM there. So they made me do the entire, scene where E.T. goes out on his planet.
Oh, yeah.
You've seen it, right?
Yeah, I've seen it.
So I go, hey, look at this scene. And it's E.T. going, I'll be right here, right? And it's E.T. And then when he turns, it's me in the movie. And I saw his face, and he's looking at it like, what the hell?
I don't remember that in the movie.
Yeah, he was like, what the hell?
I don't know.
So, but yeah.
To the people that are commenting.
That I miss is, what's up, YouTube?
Hey, what's up, YouTube?
What's up, YouTube?
So, ladies, if you're who would you like your dad to meet that would impress you?
They're gonna
interview.
No, you know what it's gonna be? It's gonna be a YouTuber.
That's fine.
Who? Okay, if I told you hey, Lewis is gonna send me to interview somebody. We're gonna go interview somebody for the website. Who would you say would make you excited that I would meet? Who do you think?
Liza.
Who?
Liza Minnelli?
No. Liza.
I thought that too. I didn't.
That's what you thought too?
I thought that too.
Okay, I don't feel too bad, too old.
Who's Liza?
She's a vlogger.
Okay. How old is she? Is she like your age or?
No, like
20s?
she's older. Yeah, 20s.
That's
20s?
old. But anyways.
Who Max? Who do you
There's
think?
another live stream and it has people that look like us.
Yeah, it's us.
Who would you be excited if I would get a chance to interview them or talk to them?
Anybody from YouTube?
Anybody from YouTube? We're on YouTube right now.
So hi, Robert. Nice to meet you.
This is Lewis. Are you excited to meet Lewis? She's like, no, I see him all the time.
She's like,
she says no. He feeds me vegan chicken nuggets.
Those are good.
They were good.
Andrew, who would you be impressed if I interviewed?
To who?
Me, if I interviewed someone. Who would you like me to interview?
Like a YouTuber?
Anyone.
Dan TDM.
Who's that?
A YouTuber?
We don't know who they are.
I like Dan TDM. Okay.
Oh my gosh, Lisa's finally in the house.
Lisa.
Yay!
What's up, Lisa?
It's Chonita!
Have a seat, Spaz. You want to hear something funny about doing YouTube? We did an unboxing for The Strangers. I don't know if you've seen it with the mask, guys. This is on our channel, and Lisa was handling the camera, or she was with us handling the camera. So we're doing the unboxing, and then as soon as we unbox it, we see that it's screen accurate mask. I don't have them back here. So then she's like about to grab him and take him home, and I go, no, right? Like, no, you're not gonna get it. It was a joke, right? So the comments start going, you're an, you know what, for being so mean to her. I'm like, what the hell? It's just crazy things that people think so serious.
Robert saying Chinita? Question mark? Because he doesn't know.
Yeah.
Lisa slash Chinita.
That's her nickname.
Says hi, everyone. Hi, Chinita.
Yeah, that's her nickname.
Chinita.
Yeah, stop.
No, I want to say hi to Lisa.
You already did. Decaf, my son. Decaf.
So,
all right, do you want to add anything else?
Anything else you want to talk about? You like going to Halloween events, right? Not Scary Farm.
Trinita?
Yeah.
So talk about a little bit about that. What do you like about those?
Scared.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You like the decorations. You like the mazes. So she goes to Not Scary Farm. I took her when she was 8, 9.
No, it was 8.
First time I took her to Not Scary Farm, she was 8 years old and loved it. Madeline is not quite there yet, right? Not yet. You want to go? We'll see if we can go this year.
Who's your favorite horror character?
What's your favorite scary movie?
We're gonna probably
character?
get in trouble for asking this, the kids. I know Andrew's.
What?
Who is it, Matt?
Jason.
Mine's
Do you have
Captain
one?
Underpants.
You don't have one? You just like the movies?
Yes.
What was your favorite part about it? Remember it? Tell them your favorite part about it. Go ahead.
Oh no.
Tell them.
What was your favorite? Yeah, what do you like the most about it? Pennywise.
I thought his name is just It.
You're embarrassed to say?
No.
Then what was it?
The Ray part.
Every part? Wasn't it when Georgie's arm got ripped off last time? That was her favorite part, when Georgie got his arm ripped off.
Alright.
She said that
guys,
last
I'll be
time.
back. I need to do a little blank.
No, go this way. Go this way.
We don't want to.
You're ruining the magic.
It's like Disney pulling back the curtain. You're ruining the magic. Oh gosh.
We have a. I think someone new. Is it Ryan or could you see that?
I think it's Ryan Christ. I can't see it that well. But hi, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for joining us.
Have a blessed Father's Day. Thank you, man.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you, dude. If it's a guy, I'm not sure. Boy or girl. I may be wrong. I can't see. It looks maybe female. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't tell.
I can't tell. I'm sorry. The avatar is too small.
I'm invisible in that live stream down there.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God, Chanita says, "Hey Andy." Hi, Chanota.
Shh.
But
Sit
I'm
down,
saying
sit down, sit down.
hi.
I know you already said hi.
I'm bugging.
Stop.
I'm bugging.
This is all my fault.
It is. Oh, Ray and Christ. Oh, I see it. Ray and Christ. That's the name. Ray and Christ.
Oh,
got it.
Speaking of which, here's the mask.
Oh, there's the mask.
It doesn't fit Daddy at all.
Looks pretty cool though. Did you like this movie?
It was okay.
Okay. All right, so.
Wait, what about Bubba?
Okay, so. Anything else we want to add to today's stream?
No, I think we're good.
We're good.
I'm
Yeah.
Hulk.
It's good. Decaf.
Warm milk to get him drowsy.
Everyone's saying hi, Andrew. All right, we've been on for a while, right?
Yeah.
2 or 3 hours.
2 or 3 hours.
You gonna do the Nerd Report podcast tomorrow?
Nerd Report podcast live 7 p.m. We'll be back tomorrow, talking about movies and some more entertainment stuff and geek news, comic book news, conventions coming up. So we'll be back tomorrow 7 p.m. live. So join us. We'll be back.
Okay, so that's it. Hope you enjoyed today's Father's Day edition. And I actually really liked it, bringing in the family a little bit.
I swear my kids smile more often than they usually showing right now.
I swear he's even more hyper outside of the show.
He's usually calm.
Yeah, he's usually calm. But the camera. So tomorrow we'll be back. Also check out the various videos on the channel. We have a lot of stuff loaded up, and also stuff's coming. So don't miss out on that. Hit the subscribe, hit the notification bell. Till then, I just want to say, nerd out. Everyone, nerd out.